Score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Off the rocks and gone. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Second home run early in the year, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Batting second, shortstop.
Here's Jed Lowry now.
Lowry.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot for Jed Lowry. 8th home run on the season for him. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Just a couple of minutes ago, the home crowd was pumped for the beginning of this game. But when you hit back-to-back homers to start the game, they have a tendency to sit on their hands. Can't start a game any better than that, folks.
The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Cozart is there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. This guy's got over 1,700 RBIs. Watch him go to work when there's a runner in scoring position. It's an art form to try to figure out how to drive in runs, and he's figured that out.
Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train it.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball's going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
No balls and one strike. Here's the 0-1. Down into left center for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard. And after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat.
Here's Matt Joyce now. As it's on the ground toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Well, as show track will demonstrate here, the result of that play may have been much different if not for the great speed. He was pumping his arms, chugging the legs the whole way, and made it just in time to score the run.
And the runner will get back standing. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Now the relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there.
Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Upton there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The A's lead it 5-0. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Halos, third baseman, Andrelton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bouncer down the line.
Chapman has it cleanly.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now to the plate, Chris Davis. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Reggie Jackson.
At the plate, Reggie Jackson. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's set. Here it comes. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Line towards center field. That's in, another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, Dero, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said hit or get left behind. That's exactly what this offense is doing.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. 0-1 the count. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fowler is off at first with 2 away. The 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
In now, Matt Joyce, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the A's 7 and the Angels nothing. Here's Justin Upton now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Joyce is there. He's got it 1 away.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. Guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
That ball's foul.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And that's swung on and missed as Young punches out, and that's out number 2. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Upton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels leave 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Matt Chapman, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Digging in, Bruce Maxwell. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Up with it is Kinsler, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Into the box, Jed Lowry. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound. And he's seen enough here. That's going to be all for Tyler Skaggs. Jose Alvarez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Marcus Semien is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Runners off for second. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone! The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's the A's 10 and the Angels nothing. Cole Calhoun will stand in now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Chapman brings it in, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Maldonado.
Now in the box, Martin Maldonado. His career numbers against Minaya, he's gone 2 for 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Maldonado is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Starting to. So coming to the plate, Dustin Fowler. He singled his last time up.
Center fielder, number 11.
First pitch on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 1 out. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound. That'll bring up the power hitter Matt Olson. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's got a 3-for-5 line. Hit hard towards center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Right fielder.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Here's Matt Joyce now. Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Second baseman.
Right over the middle, knee high. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Popped him up. Semien shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Justin Upton now. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. No balls and a strike to count. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's got a 3-for-5 line. He also has 1 home run. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Here's the 1-2. Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over.
Here's Chris Davis now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Maxwell gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back safely. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
A runner at first with no outs here.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Upton. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
The batter, number 8.
Here's Jed Lowry now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The 1-0. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
The batter, number 10. Second base.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
3 runs already home here. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Back goes Calhoun to the track, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Semien takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Standing in now, Reggie Jackson. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Four runs here in this half inning. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. Open up the record books. Back to back to back to back home runs. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Into the box now, Matt Olson. Line hard to center field. That's in, and he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
In now, Matt Joyce as he rips it on the ground to second. Cozart for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Chapman. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. 6th home run on the season for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
The catcher, number 13.
Into the box, Bruce Maxwell. Swing and another one deep out to center field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris.
Standing in now, Chris Davis. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Calhoun. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Wow, you think they'd learned their lesson and would pitch around this guy. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. This one a triple, and he can seemingly do nothing wrong.
Kenan Middleton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Marte is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally... Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Young. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-2 home. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Here's Jeffrey Marte now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one. Marcus Semien will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. First offering on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-0. In the air to straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. 1 down.
Up next for Oakland, designated hitter, Reggie Jackson.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first
Riding in once again, Matt Olson. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 to the A's first baseman.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's Matt Joyce now as he'll take a look at ball 1. Joyce in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Now the 2-0 home. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded by Kozar. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 2 hits and they leave 1. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Davis on the move. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. In there, and it's 0-1.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Behind 0-2 now. Calhoun leads off second with one gone in the inning. And this is on the ground for Lowry at short. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Olsen has a play, and that's the third out. Angels strand one, and as you can see, they are way behind. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Line drive to center field. Trout is right there, one down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's the German-born catcher, Bruce Maxwell. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Here's Chris Davis now. He tripled last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. Career homer number 149 as this lead got even wider.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his third long ball. What a game.
Little tapper down the first baseline. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Sent out to straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it, and that retires the side. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1 the count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Joyce has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. There's a strike.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Got him. as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Digging in now, Zach Cozart. He got called out on strikes his last time through. In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Fowler, but he won't get there. It falls in.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we'll get late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Here's Chris Young as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a swing and a miss by Young, as he's prone to do, and he falls behind here 0-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Angels leave 1, and they remain well behind. Blake Wood enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Blake Wood.
Reggie Jackson will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get me over curveballs, no get me over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
1 out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Slice down the left side, but foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. 8th inning now from Angel Stadium, and the host Angels have some work to do. They trail the visiting Athletics, as you can see on the line score. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's looking to make this a very memorable ball game as he's already 5 for 5. First delivery to him on the way. Short, hit hard. Cozart has it, and now against his body, a jump throw. What a play, and that ends the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Jeffrey Marte now. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The right fielder, number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Into the box now, Cole Calhoun. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Davis will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. He went down on strikes last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Marte leads off first with 1 away. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. Digging in, Matt Joyce. His head-to-head line against Blake Wood. He's 1 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Throw into second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Pitch is high. The throw. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
The 1-0 home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. In now, Bruce Maxwell, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. The 1-0 pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there. Hit out towards second. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. His head-to-head line against Blake Wood. He's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once.
Talk about having a game of a lifetime. In his last at-bat, he hit his 3rd home run of the game. You know, walking up to the plate right now, he's thinking about hitting number 4.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He went deep back in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hit in the air out to center field. Fowler is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
So it was a strikeout looking there. Ian Kinsler becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate, Mike Trout. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Counts even to Trout, 1 and 1. 2 and 1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
22-0 the final this afternoon. Oakland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sean Manaea wins his third of the season and recording.